You answer the question then.
No.
Right, you're not going to answer. Okay.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm a police officer. I
Are
work
you?
here.
What is this then? Are you phoning 999?
Yeah, I am.
Are you joking?
You can hear this all right then?
I can hear you talking, but why are you phoning 999? It's not an emergency. Is it an emergency? Are you phoning because there's an emergency? Where's the emergency?
In the building, so I just need a uniform.
Where's the emergency?
Assist.
What is this place?
Never you mind what that is, mate.
I'm not your mate. I keep on telling you, moron. Stop calling me your mate.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Never you mind what that is.
Foxtrot Oscar, on your way. Get off the phone. Oh look, and they come with blues and twos as well.
I'm based here.
Yes.
And what's happened is I've caught this chap.
Yes.
He's looking over with his phone, recording the police building here. Where you got?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get lost. I can move and do whatever I want to do.
Before we even roll into the first line of this footage, let me set the scene for you, because what you're about to witness is one of the most unhinged, disproportionate police reactions ever captured on camera. And yes, it all starts with nothing more than a man quietly filming a public building. No shouting, no confrontation, no threat, just a camera. But for one officer, that camera might as well have been a ticking bomb. Within seconds, he spirals into full meltdown mode, shouting, posturing, blocking movement, and even escalating to calling 999 as if Yardley had just pulled a weapon or stolen a patrol car. What follows is a bizarre domino effect where more officers show up, sirens blazing, creating a chaotic spectacle over something any competent officer would have recognized as lawful, harmless, and absolutely routine. This video exposes not just one officer's ego, but a system where feelings override facts, where discomfort replaces law, and where backup is summoned not for danger, but to save face. And as you watch the officers twist themselves into knots trying to justify their response, pay attention to how calm, careful, and razor-sharp Yardley remains. He doesn't yell. He doesn't panic. He simply stands firm, knows the law, and refuses to let intimidation rewrite reality. This is a masterclass in holding officers accountable without escalation, and trust me, the deeper into this encounter we go, the more unbelievable it becomes. Now let's get into the footage.
And there's no need for you to be here.
I'm not stopping you from recording.
Well then, so go. Are you recording me?
Yes, we are, sir.
Then why aren't you telling me?
Huh?
Why aren't you telling me you're recording me? No, why aren't you telling me? Why do I have to prompt you to tell me?
Sorry, sir?
Why do I have to prompt you to tell me? Do your job.
Well, you can see that we've got...
No, I
cameras,
can't
sir.
see that. How do you know I can see that? The sun's in my eyes. I can't
sir,
see
we
it.
are recording.
Alright, next time tell me straight away, alright? You need to tell them idiots inside that I can be out here and film. Yeah, so why didn't you tell him? Go and get him, he's wasted police time. Go and tell him he's been wasting police time. It's not an emergency.
Sir, with all due respect,
This is not an emergency. It's not an emergency.
We have to come here, so you're wasting...
Why? Because no, I'm not wasting your time.
Equally.
Shut up.
You are.
I'm not wasting your time.
sir.
Did I call you?
Huh?
Did I call you?
No, you didn't.
Well then, so don't tell me what I'm...
Right off the bat, pay attention to how dramatically the officer's tone shifts the moment Yardley doesn't immediately obey his questions. This is a textbook example of authority frustration, where an officer interprets silence not as a constitutional right but as defiance. When Yardley refuses to answer, the officer treats it as suspicious rather than lawful. Notice also how quickly he leaps to dialing 999, bypassing every layer of proportional response. No attempt at calm communication, no assessment of potential threats, no use of discretion, just emergency mode. This is where the power imbalance becomes glaring. Yardley stays calm and measured, while the trained professional behaves like he's dealing with a crisis instead of a camera. The officer's insecurity becomes the entire justification for escalating the situation, and that dynamic sets the tone for everything that follows.
You here?
fine.
Well then, go and tell him.
Well, we have to be here.
Don't tell me what I'm doing when I'm doing something lawful.
Get out of the road, sir.
Are you going to get out the road? You're in the road
am
as
gonna
well.
get out with you, sir.
Okay, don't come with me. I don't want you with me. No, I'm not going to go over there and have a chat with you. I'm going to be here and have a chat. Let me just ask you a really straight question. Why didn't you tell him at the first opportunity that I'm okay to be filming, and why did he phone 999? Why didn't you ask him?
Sir, he's entitled to call police. Just as
You're
everybody
kidding.
else. Just
For a
like you are,
non-emergency.
as somebody else.
For a non-emergency.
Did he call 999 or did he...
He did call 999. He did.
I don't know.
Well, I know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, sir.
Well, he did call 999. So go and find him and tell him that he's been wasting... Listen, if I was doing that and I phoned 999 right, and it was for a non-emergency.
The moment the encounter reveals its true nature. Yardley refuses to be physically directed, which is completely within his rights, and instantly the officer's demeanor snaps. The hand gestures, the blocking of movement, the raised voice, all classic intimidation tactics meant to coerce compliance without ever stating a lawful reason. The officers claim that Yardley is looking over with his phone recording the police building, is not only legal, it's explicitly protected. Yet he frames it as suspicious enough to justify sirens and reinforcements. What's more telling is how the backup arrives already primed to defend their colleague rather than assess the situation objectively. Instead of asking questions, observing, or de-escalating, they form a protective ring around the officer's ego. This isn't about safety, it's about solidarity and control. And Yardley's calm refusals expose just how flimsy their justification really is.
But it was an emergency. No. So why did he just walk off then? Why didn't he cancel it? Why didn't he turn around and say, oh, so, and then what did he expect you guys to do when he's not here? It's his emergency. So what is his emergency then? What is his emergency? Have you found out?
Sorry, sir?
Have you found out what his emergency is?
We were told that there
No.
was
I'm asking you if you've found out his emergency. Because you haven't. Because you're just on me.
Let me talk, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you said what was the emergency. Like I've said, our control room has informed us that there was an officer here, and there was somebody filming. They didn't know who.
Yeah.
That's why we've come down, and he needed assistance. That's why we've come here, as you can see, with our lights on, in an emergency, because our colleague needed assistance.
Hold on, so I'm going to laugh at
That's
this.
what we were told.
You're telling me that somebody said...
We see the officers trip over one of the most basic legal requirements, informing the public when they're being recorded. Yardley nails them immediately by pointing out that they failed to notify him, even though they expect absolute compliance from him. This hypocrisy is common in situations where officers rely on body-worn cameras to protect themselves but forget their duty to inform citizens. And look at the officer's attempt to deflect by saying, "You can see that we've got recording." That doesn't meet the legal standard. You can't assume what a person can see, especially when Yardley explicitly says the sun is in his eyes. This moment turns the tables. The officers, who came in acting like experts, are now being schooled on their own procedures by the very person they were trying to intimidate. It's an embarrassing lapse, and Yardley doesn't let them wriggle away from it.
An emergency.
Did you get his shoulder number?
No,
warrant
I
number?
didn't.
Did you ask him?
What? Ask him what?
Ask him for his warrant number or shoulder
Do
number?
I know that he's a police officer?
Okay. Did he show you his badge?
No.
He didn't.
No, so I'd like to go and find that, please.
All right.
I'd like to know who that guy was, because as far as I'm concerned, technically he was detaining me. Yeah? Did you see when he went out and he put his arms up like that? That was...
I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't? I went round there and you were standing there. I've got this on camera.
I was talking to you.
Yeah, but didn't you see his actions?
I said that he wasn't detained.
Oh, no. I didn't say you. I said him. If he's identified himself as a police officer and he said he's calling a unit and I start to walk off like I did and he put his arms out and he said no. Yeah?
This stretch exposes the mental gymnastics officers sometimes perform to avoid admitting a mistake. Yardley asks a simple, airtight question, "Did I call you?" The officer's reluctant "no" punctures their entire narrative. Once that admission is made, their justification collapses, because you cannot blame a citizen for consuming police time when the citizen never requested police presence in the first place. But instead of re-evaluating the situation, the officers pivot to an absurd claim: "We have to be here." No, they chose to be here because another officer made a baseless emergency call. Yardley's logic corners them, forcing them to either acknowledge their colleague's misuse.
Want me to write it down for you?
Say again?
Want me to write his details?
Yes, please.
Gentleman that you were speaking to outside.
He wasn't a gentleman.
Okay, my colleague that you were speaking to. Is that better?
I don't care who he was. Not to me, he wasn't a gentleman.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, there's loads of worries. You can't keep on telling me no worries.
That way, Okay, sir. We will be leaving. if I could ask you kindly,
Yeah.
just please just stay out of the road. 'Cause obviously I don't want to get
Stop. No directives. No directives. No directive. No directive. I'm not listening. Come on. Don't stop giving me directive. Stop giving me directives. Stop telling me what I can and want. No. Stop telling me what you want me to do. I'll do what I want to do.
You can do what
Okay?
you want,
Well
but
then. So stop telling me. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear. No, I'm standing in the road.
That's fine. It's up to
Well
you,
then.
sir.
So stop telling me things.
Thank you very much.
Off you go. You're dismissed. Foxtrot Oscar. Driver shame. You're coming in with emergency lights for a man that's
Have a good day,
filming.
sir.
You have a good day.